Up next here, who's going to end up with more rings, Steph or LeBron? Stephen A., are you passing or taking this one?
Oh, I'm going to take this one.
Take it.
I believe that when all is said and done, Steph Curry will have more championships than LeBron James. I'm not happy about that. I'm not sad about it because I love me some LeBron James too. But LeBron James is on the Lakers, and as both Jay Williams and JJ Redick have so eloquently stated on numerous occasions, look at the Lakers roster. Now let's look at the Golden State Warriors. They are in the finals. I'm picking them to win this one. If they do it, Steph Curry already ties LeBron James. Then let's look at the Warriors moving forward. Steph Curry will still be there. Klay Thompson will be even better next year. Jordan Poole will be even better next year. Kuminga will be better next year. Okay? Wiseman will return. Draymond Green ain't going anywhere. Okay? And so when you look at it, you got Moses Moody, Gary Payton II. Look at this squad. I believe the Golden State Warriors are winning 2 of the next 3 NBA championships.
It's a tough task.
That will put Steph Curry past LeBron James.
Jay, well, what do you think?
I would agree.
Yeah?
I would agree. I think the core is intact. I mean, look, a lot depends upon what moves the Lakers front office needs to make as it relates to Russell Westbrook and some of the other pieces. But, like, for me, it's about that core has been intact for a very long time. And sometimes we overlook cores that understand what winning culture is all about, how to win a championship experience, and having 2 of the greatest shooters that the game of basketball has ever seen with a quarterback in Draymond Green with young pieces around it. So I would agree that the Warriors probably win more championships, but at the end of the day, we're having a conversation about LeBron James being the best player of all time.
Yeah.
Right? The Warriors could be one of the greatest dynasties we've seen.
That wasn't the question.
I understand.
No,
I'm
The
just giving
question
my
is
overall
who finishes with
opinion
more
about the
rings?
question.
More rings. So
Who
you think
finishes
Steph's
with
going to
more
end up
More
with
rings
more
doesn't
rings?
equate to better.
We're
in
not
my
saying
opinion.
that, but you're saying Steph based on the team that he's on, the situation he's in.
Yes.
JJ?
Sure.
You know, I think it's probably more likely that Steph ends up with more rings. I agree with both of you guys. Stephen, I have a question though. Like, this is what I'm having a hard time figuring out. Why 2 of the next 3? Why not just the next 3? Like, why? I don't understand that part of it.
Like,
Because he wanted to teeter the line. He didn't want to go all the way over.
Why not 2 of the next 2? And by the way, we've talked about this a bunch already. But like, one of the reasons, you know, the Warriors have this amazing championship window that's been extended now because of the development of Jordan Poole, because of guys like Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins starring in his role, Kevon Looney starring in his role. Like, this is sort of vintage Warriors, what we saw in this first iteration of this dynasty in 2015 and 2016. They will be right there for the next several seasons. I get that. But let's acknowledge that the Dallas Mavericks, the Memphis Grizzlies, LA Clippers,
Listen to you.
Denver Nuggets.
Listen to
the
you.
West is going to be harder next year.
Pelicans.
It's going to be harder the year after that.
Hello.
It's going to be
Hold on,
harder
hold
the
on,
year
hold on,
after
hold
that.
on. What was your
Hello.
answer?
I think
He agreed.
No, I think it's
So
more
everybody thinks
likely.
it's Steph?
No, personally, what I
It's
think is they end up
likely.
with the same amount of championships. That's
The
what I
same?
think. Yeah, I think they both end up with
Molly,
4.
may I respond? May I
Of
respond,
course,
Molly?
sure. You have permission.
Is
But
this
why-
not
I-
the
why
same
do-
JJ Redick? Hold on. Is this not the same JJ Redick that just said why 2 or 3 instead of 3? You just told us why I could say 2 or 3 instead of all 3. Because of the competition. See? 2 and 3 instead of 3 feet.
He's just trying to mess
You
with you
just
because he
told us
thinks
why.
it's ridiculous, the 2 or 3.
It is ridiculous.
That's what
Sure.
he doesn't
It
like
is
your
not
take.
ridiculous.
He
Top
thinks
Gun.
your
Hedge.
take's
Top Gun
ridiculous.
is not
Don't hedge,
That's what
just
this
own
is
it.
all about.
But Stephen A., you know
It's
what
either 2 or 2 or 3 or 3. Let's
Stop
go.
it,
You know
please.
what I hate this
I said 2 or
conversation
3. Don't
does?
tell me what to do, Top Gun. Just because you got the top movie in America. Don't do that.
You know what I hate about this conversation?
Whoa,
is because
geez.
it takes away. I feel like it takes away from the greatness of LeBron James, and I'm not saying that
will
any
you
of
stop
us.
with your
What?
emotion?
This is just a fun
I mean, I'm
little
gonna start
game
calling you
called
Dear
Pass
Abby.
It Back.
Will you
fun
stop
games
it?
with you people
Why
on
are
the
you-
show.
why are you
He's
doing
calling him
this?
Top
Why
Gun.
are you
He's
guys
yelling at
getting all
people for no
deep
reason.
and intellectual
Me
on it?
being
We're
diva,
playing
he's
a
saying
little
2
fun
out
for
of
the
3.
fans. Like, everybody take it down a
All
notch.
I'm saying is
Relax.
it tries to diminish the greatness of
Oh,
LeBron
my
James
God.
getting
No
his team
one's
to the finals
diminishing
each and every year.
LeBron James.
All I'm trying to
We're just having fun.
both can be
game
great at
day.
the same time.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.